What's up, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Welcome to your August reading. I feel like there's an overall energy here of you really trying to improve your overall confidence, your skill set, understanding your value. I like this because there's a 9 of coins here right at the beginning. Like, there was one of the first cards that came out. We also have a Lovers here. So, like, with the 9 of coins and the Lovers, there's an opportunity for you to really pick a new direction and to understand how you need to show up in some sort of space. So maybe some of you are thinking about applying for a new job, or you want to go out on a date, or you're just thinking about reconnecting with another person or something like that. I do feel like there's a lot of old energies coming back here. Maybe some of you are thinking about the past, or you're noticing that other people that you are dealing with, you're noticing they're still a little bit stuck in the past, or they can't disconnect from some issues that maybe they still have, or maybe you are still carrying, some insecurities or addictive cycles or whatever. But I see that you're breaking it because I have a Devil here, but it's reversed. So like, there's an opportunity here to break free from whatever has been holding you back. But I feel like again, it's a little bit of a mixed energy because we have a lot of planets that will be retrograde in August. We also just had a full moon in Aquarius. So I hope you took that workshop because that full moon will definitely be activating you. It is your full moon. So definitely use that workshop, use that energy to clear and cut and rebalance yourself out. You can find it on my website, okay? The link is in my bio. But this 6 of Swords reversed, this 3 of Wands reversed, I feel like maybe last minute will just be showing up, or last minute will be reaching out to someone, or you're gonna notice that another person just kind of shows up or something. It feels a little bit unplanned. Like, you will be surprised that it happens. I also feel like a lot of you are trying to figure out what you want to be doing with your finances. Maybe it's your business, maybe you want to start a new business, or you're just trying to figure out what your foundations and structures look like now, because I have a Queen of Pentacles reversed with an Ace of Coins reversed, and they have the Moon card here. So it's like, there's this, see, and then you've got, oh, beautiful. You've got the Star and the King of Coins. So there's definitely new money, new opportunities for expansion, new maybe promotions or collaborations or something that is coming, which is good because it's going to make you feel really sort of like charged up, really sort of excited about whatever you're doing. But you really need to trust yourself. And I feel like you're going to notice that it's weird because okay. So there's some people who they are projecting their insecurities onto you. So for example, you want to make a change. You want to change your habits. But if you are socializing with other people who don't want to change their habits, then when you change your habits, they're going to notice that you're changing and they're not changing, and they're going to start sort of questioning themselves. And then you're going to make other people uncomfortable because you want to make changes and they maybe aren't ready, but you're ready. So you're like, I can't stay in this connection or stay in this social group and like pretend that I want to continue doing these things. Like, I don't. And if you can't like handle my changes, if you can't handle that because you're going to feel uncomfortable because you don't want to change, then it's like, well, that's not my problem. That's not my circus. It's not my monkeys, really. So I don't need to like try to manage your expectations of me and who I need to be for you to feel comfortable. So like, there's this overall energy of like, you really, I'm like, come on, like, you're an Aquarius, like, you are literally born to detach, right? It's like, that is your gift. Like, you can feel things, you can see things, you can experience things, and then you can just like compartmentalize them and put them all in a box that separates them so that you can feel like, okay, it's fine, I'm gonna detach and move forward. For some of you, that means you're not fully processing all of your emotions, which they will stay in your body, and over time they'll get stronger and bigger, and like, you'll have to deal with them at some point. But if you want to use that energy to your advantage, it means when other people have opinions or they have something to say about you and your changes, you can just detach. You can just be like, bitch, I don't care. Or if you want to quit a job, or if you want to break up with another person or whatever. It's just like, oh, I'm done. Period, door locked, detach, bye, and then we just go, right? But make sure you are still like processing everything that's coming up, because if you don't, then like it will just get carried with you, and like eventually at some point, like you need to feel it to heal it, right? So it's just important that you don't sort of brush everything under the rug, but you can use your energy to disconnect from the people, the projects, the things, the social groups that like don't really support you and don't support your growth. Because I feel like you are now, especially after your recent full moon, like you're seeing yourself differently. You're seeing that you really deserve more and you want different things. I also feel like for a lot of you, again, finances, maybe you're budgeting or re-budgeting a project, your home. Some of you are planning to move. I feel like you're going to notice that there are toxic people or environments that you just don't want to be involved in anymore. And it's like you, like all of us, like you become your environment. You know what I mean? Like if you're in a place or a space or with people that like they have a unique energy, there are things happening in that environment. There are behaviors, habits, conversations, drama, chaos, like whatever. If you're like in that environment, that energy is like around you, it's gonna stick to you. You're going to become that kind of energy, right? So like, it's really important that you understand that you have power with deciding where you want to spend your time, energy, money, and that will affect your experience because that will shape your life. So it's like really important for you to understand. And I feel like you know that, and maybe up until now, there has been kind of like, oh, whatever, I'll suffer or I'll deal with it. It's fine. I'll just keep going. And now it's like, what the fuck am I doing? I don't want to keep going. I don't want to stay in this situation. I don't want to stay with these people or whatever. So there's this overall energy here of like some of you planning to move. Now, again, we have a lot happening in retrograde. We have a lot of planets in retrograde. You really need to trust yourself. You need to trust the path that is opening up for you. Like you are so done with some people. You are so done with some situations. It's like, I feel like this overall energy of like, I cannot believe I'm still fucking here. And maybe it's not like in a like physical place. Like maybe for some of you, yes. I mean, like obviously you have two cards here that are representing moving or big changes. Some of you could also have like issues coming up in your home that need renovation or fixing or something like that. You could have issues with your landlord or your roommates or whatever. But there's an overall energy here of like, oh my God, if nothing changes, nothing changes. So like, I can't continue to like bring myself through this same fucking situation again and again and again and again and again. And it's like, I just like, there's nothing here for me. And I don't know why I feel the need to stay or to do it again or to like throw it on pause and to like focus on other things. And then it's like, eventually I always come back to this same thing. Why do I keep doing that? So there's this overall energy of like you breaking free from that kind of cycle, which is beautiful because again, we just had your full moon, right? And we have Venus retrograde right now. So like, this is a huge opportunity. I'm gonna tag some of the workshops below. You'll see like the products pop up. The Venus retrograde cord cutting is amazing. Like we're so done with like, maybe not only other people and places and projects and things like that, but this overall energy of you just feeling done with your own bullshit. You know what I mean? It's like, we have other choices and we have other opportunities coming. So like, and again, here you go. This is with there's more mature decisions that will be made over the next little while. And I really like that for you. I also feel like there's other people that will be showing up. I feel like there's someone who has a really good, either like mindset for business or strategy, or they can just be really supportive with whatever you're creating. It's like this other person has a little bit more skill set or a higher maturity connected to the project or whatever. I also feel like there's something here where it's like, okay, we're going to talk about it. We want to plant a seed. We want to plan something, but right now, are we going to actually dive forward and go for it? Like with a Knight of Swords reverse, no, but I do have a Hermit here and I have the Judgment card. So I would say like, slow down, don't rush, like understand what you want to change and start making more available space for that expansion. I know this seems like a lot of letting go and clearing again, and it's like that was, I think, a theme last month for you also. But like we're in the middle of retrograde season. You just had your full moon in Aquarius, which is again all about realizations and detachment and clearing and creating more available space to expand. And we have like Venus retrograde, like we have Mercury will soon be retrograde. We have my god, I believe there's like 5 or 6 planets going retrograde. Like this is not a time for you to be rushing or forcing or jumping. This is like day by day. Like day by day, slow and steady. You will figure it out. Like your card is here. This is you, okay? It's upright. It's not reversed. So like, it's fine. This is a big time for healing also. And I feel like a lot of you, again, you're just like detaching from this old version of yourself where you're just like, I don't want to continue doing this. I don't want to see these people again or have these same conversations or whatever. So there's something beautiful happening here, but it's again looking more like a reset, which of course makes sense because we're in the middle of a retrograde season anyways. So go click on the link in my bio, watch the full moon in Aquarius workshop for sure. But if you're interested, definitely I would suggest taking the Venus retrograde workshop. There's a lot of other workshops there, but I think that would be the best for you right now. I'm sending you so much love, okay? Please send this to another Aquarius, share it on your Instagram story. Let me know in the comments if this resonates. I love you. I will see you very soon. Ciao.